I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can make $10,000 a month trading. If I were to do that same exact thing that I did today, I would make $10,000 in a month. And we're up about $200. Trading is very simple. This is probably the simplest way to make money because it's probability. There's a percentage chance of winning and failing. But it's the fact that there's certain characteristics in the market that happen over and over, that keep happening. All right, so right now I went to record with my camera and everything, then I realized that it was dead. The microphone that I usually use, the wireless microphone, that you can also see behind me, we're not in a regular location. I decided to switch up the location this time. I wanted to trade in a good area. I wanted to trade with a background, and I wanted to get some good content for you guys. But this is gonna have to do for now. Once we get back home and I can charge the microphone, we're gonna be good. But right now we're just gonna be active with the VIP Trading Network. Hopefully the Wi-Fi and everything is good. We're gonna just try to get active, try to do what we usually do, and just make some money, see what we can do. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it some time though. Right now it's still only 9:41. We have news at 10 or no? No news. What's up, Cal? We got Cal in here. Yeah. All right, so right now we just got back to the crib and I'm actually in my last trade that's actually moving crazy right now. This is the second trade on the funded account for the day and we're up about $200, honestly. I'm about to close it if we could drop just a little bit lower. And I'm closing this trade just because I was only risking about like $100 and I'm up 200. So I'm gonna close it right here. Close that trade just like that. It was actually a good time. The only reason I hopped on the camera to just bring you guys here and everything, and then I got the notification that my alert got hit. And that shit, oh my God, it's dropping. Dropping crazy. Before the day, we ended up at 305 for the day. Not bad. That was low risk. I honestly didn't think I was gonna make that much. But I think it was just because the volume that came in was 1 o'clock. Right now it's 107. I guess the volume that came in had price going crazy. But if you guys also watched yesterday's video, since it's the first time I'm kind of talking to you for the day, I talked about Hanko Trade and everything, the broker partnership. I'm going to be getting an account set up for them so I can actually trade that account, and I'm going to be trading on my prop firm, be trading both accounts, but I haven't had anything set up for them yet, so I'm going to make sure I keep it all updated. I'll show you guys when I make the account, sub process, the deposit and everything. It'll be nice and easy. Before the day, you can see we made about $300 on the day. That's not bad for Monday. Even though I took a 2 L's on the challenge, it is what it is. This is a 100K challenge. I'm not as mad at it. The $300 I just made, I could buy 3 more of those challenges if I really wanted to. This is risk reward. At the end of the day, you gotta keep in mind, time is money. And I'm not gonna spend a whole month on a challenge. I'd rather try to pass in a few days. How am I gonna pass in a few days? Gotta risk a little bit more. But real quick, right now, I just got back to the crib and everything. I'm about to head to the gym. We gotta head to the gym. I'm gonna update my money management, do all my documentation, journal my trade, update the VIP Trading Network, everything. And if you guys aren't in the VIP Trading Network, make sure you join on in. We are active every single day. I'm doing sessions every single day now. I'm doing the daily live session, and I'm also doing mindset trading and mentoring sessions at the end of the night, in the mornings. I'm just going to be making sure I give them as much value as possible. And if you're in VIP, make sure you tap into the comments. Let them know how we get down. Let them know how your time has been, and let them know the value that I be giving. Because at the end of the day, I give them everything, not just trading advice, trading, content, money, mindset, all the above. Now, how's everybody weekend going? Now, yeah, we gonna do a nice little call, talk about trading, money, life, entrepreneurship, all the above, and then we'll have more. Tomorrow's gonna be, I'll do mostly charts, so it's kind of good I can separate the two. Trading is very simple. This is probably the simplest way to make money, but it's also the hardest because it puts you in front of you. It makes you versus you. It's like the casino. The casino, you can go to the casino, anybody can make money. Like, you could be a dumbass, you can still go to the casino and make money. Why? Because it's a probability game. It's the same thing with trading. Trading is a probability game. Trading is a game where you take money and you try to multiply it into more money. It's not something where you turn $0 into $1. No, you're turning $1 into $2. You're turning $2 into $4, $100 into $200. It's a flip money to money game. But at the end of the day, there's probabilities behind it. And with probabilities comes wins and losses. So I want you all to think about this. There's a reason why people compare trading to the casino, because it's probabilities. There's a percentage chance of winning and failing. And there's a high chance that when the average person, the person that doesn't have emotional control, that doesn't understand probabilities, that doesn't understand what their chance of winning is, what their chance of losing is just gonna flip out on the losses. Your words, what you tell yourself, your actions, everything. Because at the end of the day, you're all you got. You may have family, but when you die, when you're trying to actually chase your dreams, it's all like, it's 100% on you. Like 1,010% on you. The only reason that I'm able to catch the same exact trade ideas, the same exact looking trades, because no trade is exactly the same. The concept might be the same, but it's never identical. But the only reason you're even able to write a schematic like this, for example, where I can even try to tell you the types of trades that I look for. In this case, this example would just be like a fair value gap fill. Like price had to push higher, retrace into a fair value gap. This would be where I want to enter the market. Now, how this forms could be in a whole bunch of different ways. Like this could be in a bearish market, bullish market, consolidating market. This could be on a higher time frame, lower time frame. But it's the fact that there's certain characteristics in the market that happen over and over, that keep happening. It's just about finding what sticks out to you, what you gravitate towards, what you're able to learn like easily. A lot of the time, the simplest things that come to you are probably the best. I ain't gonna lie, they got the lights off in here today. I kind of like it. I feel like Batman in here in the caves doing these curls and everything, but we getting this full body workout, getting to work as always. And I wanted to talk about the trade. So today, overall, like I told you guys before, I lost the 2 trades on the 100K challenge. It's all good. There's fake money. In reality, if I blow the whole account, I really lost $100. But on the funded account, which is real money, I made $300 today. So it was a win. Originally, I was looking for longs. I was bullish all morning. I was looking for longs all morning. Every single trade I took today was essentially longs until that last trade. Sometimes you're not going to get what you want. I was looking for longs the entire time. I did not get it at all. At all. It looked perfect. The idea made sense. Higher time frame was bullish. The last 4 or 5 days were bullish. It made sense. It just wasn't playing out. So I kind of switched my bias last minute and caught the shorts. And then with that being said, I just ended the day with the W, and we're going to move on to the next day. Not every day is going to be a winning day. Not every day is going to be a day that makes sense. You could take a trade that looks perfect and it could still not play out. Crazily enough. I'll probably end up putting some footage from the VIP sessions from the last 2 days, because I've been doing a lot of content for them and giving them a lot of value. I think you'll find some value in the clips and everything. I probably put some in here. You'll see it. Maybe you've seen it already, but I don't know. I'll see when I edit it later on. Definitely saw when you edit it later on. But I want to continue this workout, continuing to be 1% better every day. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If I wasn't consistently coming to the gym when I feel like shit, coming to the gym when I don't feel like it, I wouldn't have that same discipline to be able to follow the rules on a day that matters. For example, earlier when I took those 2 trades and I took those 2 L's on a 100K account, I told you guys, if I take 2 L's, I can't take another trade per account. So with that being said, I could have easily taken a 3rd trade on that account and over traded, over leveraged and won. But I said, no, I'm gonna be disciplined. I went to my other account that had no trades and I traded that one and it ended up winning. So I had one account that won for the day, one account that lost. But it's discipline. Not every day is gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows. That's not what it's like. I'm here to show you the reality, and this is the reality. Making $300 and then coming to the gym that has like no lights on, apparently. While listening to this podcast, I don't know, I just kind of had the thought. It kind of made me remember this conversation that I had with somebody in VIP. And essentially, the topic of the discussion was, what do you do when your parents or your family in general doesn't see your vision in trading? And it doesn't even have to be trading. You can use the same thing with just whatever path you're trying to go down. What to do when your family doesn't see the vision or doesn't want you to go that path. At the end of the day, I told them straight like this. I'm not the person you would want to ask that, because in my opinion, fuck what they got to say. Do what you think you have to do, because they're not going to see your vision. You can't
Expect somebody that doesn't have your vision to see your vision. They don't understand it because they don't have that same vision, but you do. And you can't fault them for it. You got to understand where they're coming from. They just want you to be safe. They just want you to be protected, secure, comfortable. But to get to the goals that we want, to get to the things that we want, to have the life that we want, to have the success that we want, it's going to be risky, very risky. We're going to have to take risk. It's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be very uncomfortable. We're going to have to do things that 99% of people won't do. So I want you to keep in mind, if your parents are telling you not to do something and they don't have the results that you are looking for, more than likely, that should push you even further to make sure you make it happen, because that means you're on the right path. Because if you're doing what majority of people are scared to do, you're more than likely doing something that's gonna bring you that success, bring you that result that you're looking for. No cap, keep going. Fuck what they gotta say, appreciate them, love them, but keep doing what you gotta do. No one's gonna understand it like you do. People always ask me, what motivates you in the morning when you have a lot of things that you already want? What motivates you to keep going? What inspires you to keep going? What inspires you to keep pushing for new levels after you reach them? And at the end of the day, it just comes down to wanting more, not being satisfied. I'm never satisfied. Another quote, if I didn't make the brand Fear Being Average, would have been something around being never satisfied, because I'm never going to be satisfied, and I don't plan to ever be satisfied. Once you're satisfied, you're essentially putting a ceiling on yourself. If you're saying you're satisfied, you're kind of saying you're comfortable. But if you're comfortable, more than likely you're not at a point to where you're at your best self. Because when you're in environments where you're uncomfortable, when you're in environments that are going to make you like stressed or just feel these different emotions, those are going to be the environments that are going to allow you to grow. It's like with trading, you don't really learn much from a winning trade. You learn from the losing trades. You learn from the trades that don't go well. You learn what you did wrong. It's the same thing with everything else. Look at my body. I feel ripped. I feel ripped. Shit got me killed. I ain't gonna lie. I feel good though. The one thing about the gym, if I ain't gonna come here, if one thing ain't gonna happen, even if I don't leave feeling huskier than I came in, I'm gonna leave feeling better than I came in. I can guarantee you that, especially with standing under this fan right here. This shit feel amazing. But I'm about to run on the treadmill, and then we gonna hop up out of here. Head back to the crib. I'm gonna start doing all my money management, tallying all this money. One of my friends asked me yesterday, he was like, Andre, do you got an accountant? I was like, nigga, I'm my own accountant. He was like, what you gonna do when that tax season come? I'm like, I'm gonna have to figure it out, because I'm a one-man army right now. Until I start making enough money to where I can go hire a CPA and it just makes sense, I can do it all myself right now. So that's what I'm about to do. We're gonna run on this treadmill, get active, try to run a couple miles, and continue doing what needs to be done to get this work done. All right, so I was just replying to comments and everything, doing my daily, talking to the community, talking to the VIP members, answering any questions that people have for me. Because at the end of the day, I may be a trader, but if you have any questions regarding content creation, trading, life, entrepreneurship, self-employment, moving out on your own, anything, relationships, just ask me. Trust me, I have a lot more experience than people could imagine. And I'm just here to help. I'm just here to give value in any way, shape, or form. If I have value in a very specific situation, I'm gonna give it to you. But the main reason I bring this up is because I was just replying to a comment, and essentially the guy was asking, how do I balance time with work and having a girlfriend? To keep it simple, I work a lot. And if it was up to me, if I didn't have a girlfriend, if I didn't have a dog, I would be working 99% of my day, just because me personally, the way I move, the way I think, even if I work all day long, I still feel like I didn't do enough. I could work all day long and still feel like I didn't do enough work, even though I did as much as humanly possible. But the one thing I would say that is beneficial with having a girlfriend is that it makes me have to make time for other people. It forces me to not stay on my computer, not stay locked in my crib, not locked in the gym all day, every day. It forces me to make balance in a life that is unbalanced. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't say it's balanced. 100% majority of my effort and time goes into my work. But that doesn't mean my girlfriend doesn't get any of it. You just got to be structured. I told him that if I didn't live with my girl, if she didn't live with me, it would be way harder. But the fact that I can work all day long and all she has to do is just come home from work and I could just hop on my laptop and she's still there, it makes it way easier versus if I had to go to her house, pick her up, we had to travel to each other. It just unfortunately wouldn't work out. But just to keep it simple, for majority of you guys that may have a job that may not live with a significant other, you just gotta structure your day. Structure the time you're gonna spend with them, structure the time you're gonna be working on your business. I know how long I'm gonna be working on my business each day. I know what needs to be done each day. If you don't, it's gonna create a whole lot of friction in your relationship. That's just a little word of advice from me, but I'm about to go pick my girl up from work. And yeah, this is part of the structure. I do this every day, as you guys can see. Take a wild guess what food you think we're about to get. If you said tacos, you're correct. We're about to get more tacos. This is the different spot this time. The one thing about tacos we try to do is we try to find good spots with good quality tacos that have that like are big tacos, but also spots that have like good fruit drinks. A lot of the times either they have good tacos or they have a good fruit drink, one or the other. But we're trying to find one that has both. Hopefully, this is it. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can make $10,000 a month trading, because at the end of the day, it's very simple. If you want to make a certain amount of money each month, if you want to make a certain specific amount of money and you just have a certain money amount of goal, you just got to put it into a process. Everything is possible as long as there's a plan, as long as there's a process behind it. I made $300 today. If I were to do that same exact thing that I did today, 30 days in a row, I would make $10,000 in a month. If I did it today, I could do it tomorrow. If I did it tomorrow and today, I could do it the next 2 days after that. If I could do it for 4 days, I could do it for 8. You guys got to understand, it's just about learning the process and systems that are going to allow you to make that money. It's not complicated. You just got to understand that it's going to take time in the beginning. Take time for what? To learn the system, learn risk management, learn what environments you're good, what environments you're bad in, learn what you like versus what you don't like, learn if you're better as a swing trader, a day trader, a scalper, learn what time frames you like, learn what pairs you like. I like to trade indexes. You may not like to trade indexes. You may like Forex, but it takes time to learn yourself. But it all comes down to a process. But I also want you to understand, me saying I could make $10,000 in a month doing the same exact thing I did today is correct if I were to win 30 days in a row, which isn't very likely. I would have to have a 100% win rate, but even cut that in half. If I were to win half the month, that's $5,000. How many of you have $5,000 to your name? You have these big trades. You have these trades that are big as shit for no reason, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really make sense. If you don't have $1,000 to your name, trying to make $4,000 in a trade just isn't realistic. You can risk $100 to make $200. You can risk $50 to make $100. You don't gotta risk a lot to make money. What you risk is what you're going to get back. You're not gonna risk $100 to make $40,000. You're not gonna risk $20,000 just to make $100. You get what you're willing to risk at the end of the day. What kind of drinks? What kind of drink?
I got you lime juice.
Right now I got about 4 incomes, and I'm not really trying to work on 5. I'm really just trying to build on all these 4. I'm really trying to go crazy on YouTube, go crazy with my trading. Today I made $300 trading. I probably made $30 on YouTube, maybe $20. I'm not really making a lot of money on YouTube, just so you guys know. YouTube is I make the least amount of money from YouTube. YouTube probably pays me enough to pay my car note every month. Put that into perspective. So just wait till we have 1 million subscribers. Just wait till we're averaging 10K views. Just wait till people actually see our message. They see what we stand for. They see what we do on a day-to-day basis. Trading, it's only going up. I'm going to be making enough money soon to where I could really put $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 into a trading account and try to risk $5,000 a trade. Try to risk $10,000 a trade. At the end of the day, the more money you have, the more money you can make trading. Because if you're not scared to lose $100,000, the sky's the limit at that point. If you're willing to risk $10,000, $20,000 on trade, you're going to be making good money. And that's when my life is going to go crazy. But until then, we keep going, we keep working day by day until we get to that point. So with that being said, stay safe, stay productive. If you're ready to start trading, if you're ready to actually get your feet in the water, if you're actually ready to start demoing, make sure you check out HeadCode Trade. It's a broker. You can go there, you can sign up for the demo. You can actually start practicing everything that I show you guys inside the free course. You can use their platform, but I personally recommend
doing everything, looking at your charts and everything through TradingView just because it makes it a little bit easier, and then only execute on the platform, but then keep watching the trade on TradingView. That's what I do. That's what I recommend you do. And then also, once you, like I said, if you're ready to actually learn how to trade, check out the free course. It's completely free. It'll teach you everything you need to know from 0 to 100 on how I personally make money trading, how you can make money trading, and just all of that stuff. And then once you're actually ready to join the community of traders that you see us trade with every day, join VIP and we'll change your life. This is where all the sessions were, and that's what you saw the 2 clips earlier were from. Those were VIP calls that I did. So if you like the value, sign up. If you don't like it, you can cancel. But with that being said, stay safe, stay productive. We're gonna stay active, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow.